Alright, let's start this. Folks! Like that Curtis Connor introduction? No, don't give me that. No. Now that we established our relationship, we can go ahead and sit down and talk about the album. I'm gonna just say it right now. This album is a Valley classic. So when I was younger, I've always wondered what it felt like to have a local artist make it out of the Valley. Outside of just relying on the typical corridos, rap, and trap beats, I wanted to see somebody make something unique and of themselves. I've always wanted an artist to create their own sound and really capitalize on it and just make it out of the Valley. And that's when I listened to All Dogs Go to Heaven, or better known as ADGTH. Try saying that fast 5 times. But seriously, if you ever listen to this album, you should go ahead and do so. And especially if you're a Valley native, okay? I cannot stress this enough. If you're a Valley native, you gotta listen to this right now. What are you doing? You gotta stop what you're doing and listen to it. So why do I think this album is great? Why do I think it needs more attention? Why is it so unique to the Valley? Nah, y'all didn't hear wrong, bro. That was indeed a Wow 104 radio tag. Come on, bro. How do you not think this is great? All Dogs Go to Heaven is Isaiah Flowers' sophomore album. And I like to think of this album as a continuation of his previous one titled Take Me Back. Whereas in Take Me Back, Isaiah Flowers took us through a journey of heartache, fears of growing up, and not being sure how to cope with any of this other than just having fun. But in All Dogs Go to Heaven, this tone changes. Although it is relying more on coming of age, this time it's more sure of itself. This time he's more confident in his approach of growing up. And the thing that makes this album more special is this homage to the homies. For lack of a better word, bro, this album is a homosexual album. For real though, this album is dedicated to all the homies. The homies that have come, the homies that have gone, and the homies that have stayed. And you wanting to succeed alongside your brothers. The whole story of this album is really just about friendships and just you chasing heaven. But not heaven in the sense you're thinking of, you know, where there's like angels telling you fear not. Heaven for this album really meant success. It means you getting out of the place you're in. It means chasing the limelight and finally succeeding in obtaining it. And seeing all your homies with you, bro. Oh, come on. Bro, am I an intellectual or not? All Dogs Go to Heaven is a 10-track album. And with 2 of those being interludes, this album still manages to provide us just enough music for us to take in. And let me tell you something, bro. This has bangers. And I mean bangers. This album is serving us. With 8 tracks worth of music for us to listen to, this album does not shy away from genre bending. One thing I really can appreciate from Isaiah Flowers' music direction is his way of mixing and including different genres into his music. Whether it's elements of trap, whether it's elements of hip hop or punk pop, this album has it all. Except country and corridos. The music of this album is more geared towards punk pop, alternative rock, and hip hop. Mixing all these together, you get a pretty unique sound that has not really been heard of and chased in the Valley. And right here I gave my review and honest opinion on each of the tracks in the track list. And I gotta say, it stayed consistent. They kept me interested in what's ahead. But when I was listening to this album, I started asking myself so many different questions. Questions like, who really is Isaiah Flowers? And do all dogs go to heaven?
Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
No. Deserve to go to heaven.
Yo. Can I talk to you about the bangers? Oh, I've been dying to talk to you about the bangers, bro. First banger on the list is All Dogs. This song is the homage. This song is the anthem for all the homies. This is the homosexual song, bro. For real, man, this song is really about just not giving a fuck about what people are gonna think. The only opinion that matters is you and your dogs, and you and your dogs succeeding and eating in life. And then you got Hometown, bro. This track is only for the Valley boys and the small town boys wanting to get out of here, bro. Wanting to make something. It's paying tribute to the Valley, or in this case, your hometown, wherever you're from. Then you got Passport, which is just this really fun and upbeat type of song. They just want to ride out in the sunset with your friends. Then you start getting a little bit more angsty with Send It to the Ground. This song is just for wanting to mosh, jump up and down at a concert, cause some ruckus in the neighborhood you're in. I don't know, do something fun with yourself. Shout out to one of his interludes, which included a speech in regards to us being as dogs and seeing ourselves as dogs. I don't know, man, I just thought it was very clever including that speech, considering that it's very fitting for the entire message of the album. And Not Getting Younger being my personal favorite simply because this track is really just in your feels. Now this track is really just all about leaving it all behind. You know, you being frustrated with just the place you're in and what you're doing, the constant cycle of this heartache and hardships and just really taking a toll on you. You say, I'm done, bro. I'm not getting younger and I'm gonna waste away in this place. Time is on my side, but I gotta go. I need to leave. And the funny thing about Isaiah Flowers' music is that he can easily make an album just full of bangers such as All Dogs, but he chooses not to. He decides to keep it very much close to home, something that means a lot to him, something that will mean a lot to us listeners. And you can't help but respect somebody for doing that. I myself can't help but want to help this guy succeed in where he's going. Tell me where you want to go, bro. I will take you there personally. Now, what does this mean for Valley artists? It means y'all gotta step your game up, bro. This guy single-handedly already just broke the glass ceiling that was above the Valley. He popped the bubble. He went ahead and experimented. He went ahead and took the time to his artistry and dedicated himself to the music and his sound and his vision as well. Too many Valley artists do not really pay attention to the whole grand scheme of things. And I know, man, it's hard. It's really hard, especially with funds, people you want to support, and just people that don't really want to see you succeed. But if you can make it happen, go ahead and pursue it, bro. There's no doubt. There's nothing really stopping you from chasing who you want to be. It ain't no limit on us. It ain't no limit on us. This guy laid out the foundation. Now it's time for us to build the rest. Again, man, if you're a Valley native, check it out, please. It's a very unique way of approaching music, and it's very refreshing to hear somebody down the street from me making a sound such as this. I'm really looking forward to see what this guy can do with music and where he's going to pursue his career later on. So yeah, man, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, give me a comment, a like. I don't think you can give me a dislike because I can't see it anymore. If you guys like this content, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Yeah, man, again, don't shy away from listening to this album. It's indeed a great listen. Do you wipe the tears? Do you wipe them just for me? Do you wipe them just for me?
Valley sound everlasting, supersonic, got the bass booming in the caddy. Neighbors are complaining cause we out here steady rolling.